All right, I have a new Substack essay out. A few thoughts about God, death, and the afterlife. I want to give a shout out to my friend Michael Dalton, who made a contribution to my project. Thank you very much for that, Michael. I very much appreciate it. So this is the new essay, and what I'm basically doing is moving on from my previous essay, which was on the hypermodern crisis of meaning, to go into now my own personal cosmology that I have worked on through reading great mystics like Rudolf Steiner and great philosophers, and learning from them, studying religion, and also interviewing mediums to get very specific information. So there's been a lot of work in my astrological researches as well. We're involved in all of this. I've used astrology to confirm reincarnation quite a few times, as I did in the reincarnation of Nathaniel Hawthorne. So this is a painting from the great Norwegian contemporary artist Odd Nedrum, which is called Limbo, and it sort of I like how it shows these souls sort of floating in limbo as though they were getting ready to incarnate. All right, so I'll read the first few paragraphs here. I do private astrology readings for anyone interested. I also do tutoring lessons, working through difficult works of philosophy or literature or whatever you're interested in. Okay, and then so continuing on from my previous essay on the hypermodern crisis of meaning, allow me to further sketch out my thoughts about my own vision of meaning and spirituality through the articulation of a cosmology. We'll begin from the top and then go downwards toward the earthly plane. First, God is an actual, not an imaginary being. It is neither male nor female. Those are biological categories, whereas God is transcendent. The God being is the source of all our souls. Indeed, the being creates us like an act of ejaculation. Our earthly orgasms are echoes of this cosmic orgasm. Souls are constantly emanating from this being. So this is a massive being of pure consciousness and infinite love. Where it came from is not possible for our little monkey brains to know. It would probably terrify us to find out. Next, speaking of being terrified, I think Rilke had it right when he said that every angel is terrifying. These are ancient, mighty, massive beings of iridescent luminosity. They are in charge of large-scale macrocosmic processes such as historical and civilizational cycles. They are involved in the creation of planets and stars. They are linked with astrology and have something to do with why and how it works. Next are the ascended masters, who are beings who have evolved through many incarnations. They are ultimately what human beings, through their various lives, are striving to become. These are beings like Christ, or the Buddha, or Sri Aurobindo, or I should also have added Rudolf Steiner. They perform various deeds upon the earth which help to change its vibrational frequency. The crucifixion of Christ, for instance, raised the planet's vibrational frequency through the love and compassion that his life inspired. These are beings which humanity looks up to. Next are the spirit guides, who are assigned to each of us, possibly 2 or 3 of them. And so I'll leave it there. That's about a quarter of the essay. If you want to read the rest of it, it's available on my Substack, $5 a month or $80 a year. And contributions to my Patreon account are always appreciated as well. Okay, thank you very much.